The year of 2020 has been quite different for us all. We've had to do things in new ways, things both big and small, including here at UUCC, but we've done the best that we can. So here's our 2020 Children and Youth Holiday Program. When writing this, I realized that I really liked the rhyming, so I went with it and tried my best to even out the timing. The power of the mind is something we should not take for granted, but please forgive me, writer folks, for some of the rhymes are slanted.
Our story is a classic one that many have heard before, but don't you worry, that doesn't mean that this will be a bore. To tell the tale, we gathered up some faces you may know. They joined us in the making of this fun holiday show. So sit back, relax, enjoy this program we have brought to you, but don't relax too much because there are parts for you to do.
There are parts to sing and speak at home, though no one else will hear. Well, I guess that maybe someone will if family and pets are near.
But this will all be in good fun, so we hope you'll do your part. To make this show a successful one, I guess it's time to start.
We begin in a time long ago, over 2,000 years or so. Wait, this look isn't quite right. Yeah, there we go.
We start with a girl named Mary. She is young and sweet and kind. Her life's about to change, but not the way she had in mind. She's engaged to a man named Joseph, meaning wedding bells are soon. But something crazy happens before they can say,
I do.
Each day Mary says to Joseph,
Oh, how happy we will be.
And Joe says,
I can't wait to marry you and start a family.
But before the wedding can happen, Mary gets a visit. I'm sure those at home are wondering, like Mary did,
Who is it?
Turns out it is an angel, there to give Mary some great news.
Greetings, Mary.
The angel says,
Fear not, the Lord is with you. You are highly favored. You are special in God's eyes. So he's chosen you for something great. Think of it as a prize. You are going to have a baby, a little precious son. He's going to be quite special. He'll be called the Holy One.
Well, Mary thinks,
There's just no way. I know how this stuff goes.
let's just say you'll learn an owl if you don't already know. But the angel says,
And this baby, Jesus, will be his name.
and Mary knows right then and there things would never be the same. So Mary goes to tell Joseph.
What the angel said to me is that I'm pregnant with God's child.
I'm sure that was a convo to see.
Then later, the angel comes to give Joseph a visit too. He tells Joe the same thing Mary said, so Joseph figured it's all true. But Joseph is scared and thinks,
Maybe I'll ghost her. Walk away.
and then he thinks of what the angel said.
Then again, maybe I'll stay.
So Mary and Joseph work it out. Things seem hunky-dory. But this, my friends, is not the end. We've only just started this story.
Now we're in the Roman Empire, a place from ancient days gone by. A collection of lands connected and ruled by just one guy. This guy, his name is Caesar Augustus to be exact. And this dude declares across the land a thing he wants to enact.
I order every citizen take part in a giant census.
But he's a ruler. He doesn't know he's causing such a fuss.
Because here in ancient Rome, the way to get that info down is to send people, everyone, back to their family's hometown. So Mary and Joe have to go, but remember, we're back in the day. No planes, trains, or cars. Walking is pretty much the only way.
They start to travel back to Joseph's hometown of Bethlehem. But Mary is quite pregnant, so they're doing the best they can. They get a donkey to help them as they travel the long way. And they finally make it to Bethlehem.
Let's find a place to stay.
You see, now that they have arrived, they'll rest when they get the chance. But the inns were full. It's not like they could call and book in advance.
They try each inn,
We're full.
they say, the couple's quickly losing hope. Each time they knock, they only hear,
No room here.
No way. Nope.
Tired, sore, and feeling frustrated, they both just wondered,
Why?
the last door left, they knocked once more.
Let's give this one a try.
Joseph pleaded,
You're our last hope. Please help if you are able.
I have no room,
the keeper said.
but out back I have a stable.
Now, a stable's a place where animals live and stay at night. You might think, that's not a great place to sleep. And I'd say you were right. There are cows. There are sheep. There is no peace and quiet. And of course the donkeys. Sleeping? I wouldn't try it.
Which is fine, because though they're both tired and want to rest their heads, it's time to do just one more thing and have this baby instead. Mary wraps him up and lays him down in a thing that's called a manger. It's where the animals eat their hay. Don't worry, he's not in danger.
In the stillness of the manger, after donkeys had their hay, after goats and cows were resting, love bore witness to the way.
And for a moment, the parents rest, but little do they know that a whole lot more is happening, because right up the road, some shepherds were out in the fields watching their flocks by night. And before they knew it, there appeared a great and blinding light.
What's happening? What's going on?
They just simply did not know. They all looked up, and the sight they saw made them all say, "Whoa!" The sky was full of angels. One says,
Do not be afraid.
We bring you tidings of great joy.
A Savior was born this day.
The baby's name is Jesus, and he was born in Bethlehem.
All should stop what you're doing.
And go to visit him.
Then the angels all start singing. A shepherd says,
Oh, cat.
and they agree to go look for this baby they heard of just now.
In the stillness of the manger, after shepherds knelt to pray, after angel choirs departed, love bore witness to the way.
Now in the sky appears a star like no one has seen before. A group of wise folks from afar know it's what they're looking for. There were stories prophets had told many years before this happened, so the wise folks traveled so they could see if this baby was him.
They make their way to Bethlehem as fast as they are able, and they are greeted with quite a sight right there in that stable. Cows, sheep, and donkeys going crazy. Shepherds, angels, mom and dad, and the tiny little baby.
I come with frankincense in hand, a gift for the blessed child.
And I bring myrrh. So glad you're here. We've waited quite a while.
For many years, a story of a Savior has been foretold, and here he is. May I present a gift of finest gold.
You know that moment sounds quite busy, a real confusing show. But in the midst of craziness, peace can still be found, you know. The story says that Mary, after accomplishing her great part, sat and treasured all these things, pondering them in her heart.
In the stillness of the manger, after Mary's longest day, after Joseph lay exhausted, love bore witness to the way.
They all sit gathered round the babe, and a sense of peace unfurls, because this is not just any child, but a gift to all the world.
In years to come, this baby grows from something so sweet and small to a person that some do believe was sent to save us all.
Though this group, like our community, could have been mere strangers, they find a sense of love, wonder, and connection at the manger.
And I think it can remind us all, it's true without a doubt, that family and love is what Christmas is all about.
Regardless of your own beliefs, the message still stands today, that love is what will save us all. Justice and peace truly are the way.
But to help uplift each other and the world, we must first start within. Find balance, and then your helpful work with others can begin.
Stillness can be found in moments that you would never expect. Take a note from Mary and look down deep inside to reflect.
Yes, in this holiday season, we hope you'll do your part and give yourself little moments to find stillness in your heart.